Welcome to Crypto Waffle episode 57. That's serious. We're getting there now. Topics for today are Bitcoin's year-end dip or Santa rally, SEC regulatory thaw plus institutional momentum, and then what we're buying on this dip. And then, as always, we shall go over our hyperliquid and poly market predictions for next week. So, what's happening again, Crypto City, this week? There's not much change.
Nothing.
Apart from last week, is there?
Yeah, nada. What are we? We are slowly going down and to the left. It's just boring, price fatigue. I've not really even. I'll tell you what was interesting. I watched a podcast yesterday from Unchained. It had the guy Hasib from Dragonfly Capital and Tarun from somewhere else. Anyways, these four guys, it's a bit like Crypto Waffle, not as good. These four guys are sitting down chatting, and the topic was, is Web3 dead? And one of the guys, Tarun, he's one of these guys who, the king of I told you so's, he was like, yeah, all of that, own your own crypto stuff, that's all finished now. NFTs are done. Social media as a crypto is done. What else was he laughing about? Farcaster's dead. They're pivoting or something like that, apparently. And just
so he's mega bearish across the board.
Like literally like giga bearish. But not so much on price, but on the actual concept of crypto. You know, like the reason why we all came in the first place. Well, the reason why I came in the first place. Mega bearish on that. And it was upsettingly accurate, some of the things he was saying. That a lot of this crypto was supposed to change the world, and now we're just a bunch of people waiting for number to go up. World is still the same. We probably have less actual crypto on and off ramps, like peer-to-peer on and off ramps, than we ever did. Less peer-to-peer lending than we ever did. Everyone's talking about stable coins now, which is just another way to hold the dollar, which is not crypto. Privacy, no one cares, no one's using it. The only things that are really getting used, the real winner of this year, which might be a good topic actually, maybe for next week, our winners and losers. We're getting to that time of the year, aren't we? And a lot of bingo cards and seeing what came true and what didn't.
We need to look at them again. Actually, I haven't looked at them at all.
Well, we're going to have to, because it's that time of year, right? We've got 2 weeks until the end of the year. The only real winners we've had this year or recently have been perp dexes and prediction markets.
Yeah.
Nothing else has stuck. So I don't know. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. How are you feeling about the market? Is it boring you to tears like it's doing to me?
It is boring me, but then again, I think we mentioned this last week, and it all comes down to time horizon and what you think's happening. But I'm filling my time with one, going back to work and owning that sweet fiat shitcoin to then use to buy assets, which we know down the line should hopefully be 4 or 5 times what I'm putting in now. Effectively, you just have to wait for that delayed gratification to hit, and then also having a social life again. So playing lots of paddle, going out. So
that what's become of us? Social lives,
social animals.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah,
now we're talking to other people who aren't into crypto.
Indeed.
So, are we still below the 50-week?
Yeah, nothing's changed. If anything, it's worse. But George, should we do some TA? We haven't done some TA in a while.
I just want to see that 50. I just want to see us get back above that 50-day SMA.
Let's have a look. Right.
Then I'll be happy. You know, there's been a few hackathons and stuff like that going on.
All right.
I haven't even looked at them. I've just been like,
So just to remind everyone, what we're looking at here is the 20-day and the 50-day SMA. Now, this is called the Simple Moving Averages on TradingView. You can all put this on your own. Can you hear that humming in the background, by the way?
no.
Good.
And I'm going to actually talk into my mic because last week I was really quiet.
Right, okay. And what we're looking at here is basically when the 20-day... Oh, what have I just done? I've just clicked something extra that I didn't mean to. When the 20-day, which is this blue line, crosses the 50-day, which is this yellow line. And historically, if you go back to all the bull markets, when this happens, we usually enter our bear phase. And that has happened here. Well, not yet. It hasn't crossed. But what we're looking at...
Are you on the 20 or the 50?
So the blue's 20, yellow is 50. So when they cross, we usually, and if you look at last cycle, we get a rally back to that zone where they cross. I.e. this one here rallied beyond and come back down. Then 2013, come back down. They crossed and we dumped with it. But we usually get some sort of relief rally, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it.
I thought we crossed, you know. I thought we'd crossed already.
No, we hadn't crossed. So what we were looking at was that historically a two weekly candles closing below the 50-day means the bear market is done. I.e. we've now closed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, including this week, below the 50-day. And there has never been a time in history of the 50-day where we've come down 6 weeks below and then got back up again in the middle of a bull market. Am I chatting shit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm chatting shit. It happened once here. Once here in 2013.
Summer 2013. Let that be a lesson to you all.
Yeah.
Today is just like 2013.
Let's see. But what we're getting at the gist of here is that here in 2013, once we closed below, on multiple weekly closes, as you can see here, we didn't have any sort of, you could say that was the relief rally. Once we hit a local low at 273, back to 470, call it. Then 2017.
$470 per Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And people then would have been furious, you know.
Yeah, they'd be fuming.
Oh, Bitcoin's dead. It was at 1,300 the other day. Wow.
And then in 2017, when we got these two closes below here, you can see we had a relief rally back to $8,400 from lows of 5,700, and then chop sideways, and then our final sell-off and capitulative move onto the 200-day moving average, which is this green line, and then last bear market, as you can see, we fell down, held the 50-day as support for 3 weeks. Finally closed below twice, and that is all she wrote. Because after that, we chopped sideways, a quick relief rally back to 48k, call it, and then we dumped off the back of 3 Arrows Capital, FTX, and all that other stuff that was going on, all the way down to 15k. So that's where
are we now, sir?
We're at 85k below the 20-day and the 50-day. 100-day, 200-day moving average is currently sitting at 57. Your key area of support, and I put this out yesterday to Waffle VIPs and Lex members, that we were in this pattern here, whatever you want to call it, rising wedge, don't know, triangle, flat top triangle, whatever you want to call that, but typically a bearish pattern. We have broke down, in the target of this pattern, I believe, is around 76. Oh yeah, 75,888. And if we look at where that coincides at those other prior lows over here, back in the summer, or in April, sorry, 25. And also you could argue near these prior highs. So it is entirely possible that we do maybe come down to tag that 70/76K before we get any sort of major relief rally. But on that relief rally, and who knows, this could just be a little fake out. Who knows, this could be a fake out, and then next week and the week after we reverse. But I think before we get a meaningful rally back, which we usually get, up to this 50-day, which at the moment sitting at 102, we haven't done much apart from just chop sideways for the last 3 weeks. So there is really not much going on. I mean, apart from literally in the last 24 hours, this pattern breaking down. But we are bang on support here at 85. We did hold support here for a bit, over a couple of hours or half a day or so at 88 before finally dropping through. But again, we'd have to see if that does hold as support. And there's nothing to suggest that it will hold. We haven't got any bullish divergences or anything on the RSI within price action either. One of the crypto guys on X that I follow, Credible Crypto, he's mentioned about this being a kind of a stop. So they're going to jump it into here quickly, take some liquidity, and then shoot up. And then with our new liquidity tool we've got, we can have a look at that quickly. And let's zoom out a bit, go to the daily. Is this our liquidity tool?
The blue one?
No, I don't think this is it. This is it, but it's not working on that Bitcoin chart. So let's get a different chart quickly. Let's try this one. There we go. So you can see these yellow areas. See this box here?
Yeah.
And there's a slightly smaller box there as well. There is liquidity below us at 78, 74 and 68. And then if we were to zoom in the 4 hour, you can also see we're coming into a local area of liquidity here around 85. So who knows if we're just going to wick into here and then come up and grab this 90, 92, potentially 95, and you can see there's more liquidity above us here. So I do think at some stage we will get a liquidity grab to the upside as well as the downside, because we are, as we keep saying, in multiple channels or multiple episodes, sorry, not channels, we are in a high volatile regime or a higher volatile regime. So we will get these whipsaw effects in the stock market and crypto. So, and the S&P, meanwhile, crypto's looking all bearish, is near all-time highs. We put in a new all-time high. When was that? Thursday last week. Trump did his little tweet, as he usually does. Blah, blah, blah. S&P put a new all-time high. NASDAQ didn't. There's an argument, I believe, to say that the NASDAQ is potentially putting in some sort of head and shoulders top here. But we'll get into how we're dealing with that later on when we discuss topic 3.
So we got our Fed decision. What was the decision from old
We cut 25 basis points as expected.
How did
or actually, it wasn't originally expected.
No.
Everyone was went
No
far
cut.
to no cut. We played that very well on Poly Market. We bought some 25 basis point cuts. Got that. Took it for, was it like an 85% profit, something like that?
Yeah.
And then we hedged ourselves with a no change just in case of $1 or whatever it was on our Poly Market.
Yeah, just in case of some unforeseen circumstance.
Unforeseen circumstances. But yeah, that was taken well by the markets because that was on Thursday last week, right?
Yeah, I feel like we had a sell the news event, not a massive one, but when we was at like 93 creeping up that day, and then the rate cut was announced, and I don't know what he said or didn't say. I didn't even watch it, but then we went down to around.
There
90.
wasn't much.
Yeah.
There wasn't much when we put in the all-time high in the S&P on the Thursday. So that's potentially why in the short term. But other than that, it hasn't really done much. But they're still lowering rates, which is overall good. QT's now ended, and that ended in December. Oh, they did actually announce that they are effectively QEing. They've agreed to started to buy 40 billion of, was it 3-year treasury yields or something like that?
Yeah. I saw a tweet about that.
Something starting from the 23rd. I want to say off the top of my head, could be wrong. But they are starting. They've effectively started QE, but they've called it. What have they called that?
I don't know, but we know 2026 money printer will go burr.
I'm just having a look quickly what it's called. Otherwise, it's really going to bug me. I think it's repo management or something. I want to say, let's see what Grok says.
Oh, sorry.
Blah, blah, blah. Reserve management purchases. So rather than calling it QE, they've called it reserve management purposes. Yeah.
I wonder, let's ask ChatGPT. Going to quickly ask it.
Do you know what I asked Grok earlier, right, before we did this? I asked it what it thought of the current market conditions. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I said to it, let me just find my chat. Where are we? Blah, 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 blah. So his take, and I said basically, where do you think we are in the current market cycle? Are we in a longer pullback, i.e. bear market, or are we in a reset before a bull market? And his take is we're in a reset phase, shaking out leverage of weak hands post-October euphoria, but the bull structure holds. The cycle's different institutions of real adoption, RWAs, ETFs make it resilient. Unlike 2018, 2022 winters, expect chop through year end, maybe a dead cat bounce to 100, 110 on the Fed news. Then a 2026 push to 130 if 90K holds. The risk, if macro sources, e.g. December rate cut, it tips bearish for 6 to 12 months. Bottom line, accumulate dips if you're long term. This fear is your edge. What's your position? And then it asked me and I told it mine as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Grok is unsurprisingly going with the masses.
Well, I wouldn't say the masses though. I would equally on my X, and my X is, I think, pretty positive compared to a lot of people's that I've seen, because I've seen a lot of people that I follow posting about how bearish their feeds are. Because I think we've touched extreme fear again on the fear and greed index. But mine's pretty positive. And who was I speaking to? I was speaking to one guy, we were texting or whatever, or DM the other day on one of the socials, and he was mega bearish. And I said, look, he was a similar age to me. I was like, how can you be bearish? Like, it's impossible.
Yeah.
So I think it all comes down to that age-old question, your time horizon, and whether you can withstand it or not.
It's you've got to, really, haven't you? You've just got to ride it out. And the good thing is, which makes this different to 2017 and makes this different to 2013 and maybe even 2020 to a degree, probably not 2020 actually, but this time, you know that the chances of it going to zero are very small now.
Yeah.
Where we've gone past that. It's an experiment phase. Unfortunately, the experiment has ended, and maybe I'll do a segment about it next week where I'll probably explain it in a bit of a better way. But for me, I feel like the experiment failed. Although we do have
what experiment?
The Bitcoin experiment, the crypto experiment.
In what sense though? Is it as a
exactly
as a global reserve, or because if you're looking at it from a price point of view, nothing's failed.
Yeah, from a price point of view, it hasn't failed, but from a price point of view, it could have never failed, because that's just maths, right? From a price point of view, it's not that it has succeeded as much as it's that the dollar is failing. Like, the reality of the matter is all assets are raging up in price over the last 10 years. Houses and this or whatever. So the reality is, up against the dollar could never realistically be seen as a win because that's baked in. That's just 21 million versus infinite expansion. 21 million's going to win. But the other side of it was that we were supposed to be doing stuff with this magical internet money. We were supposed to be building things. We were supposed to be changing governance. We were supposed to be allowing privacy. We were supposed to be banking the unbanked. None of that's happened. Not to any real standard. So, and that was kind of what they were saying when they were saying Web3 has failed. Web3 was another one of those. So, yeah.
I don't know. I disagree saying we failed.
Do you think the game's still going?
Yeah, of course it is. We've only just had regulatory clarity. Like, give us some time.
Yeah.
Christ. We also had the SEC being more friendly this week, which is what I wanted to discuss in topic 2 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
do you know what? It's I'm glad to hear you say that because you're younger and you was in short shorts when we got started. So if you're feeling like
you also had that what's it? Is it the OCC or whatever it is? Approve the national trust characteristics for like Circle, Ripple, Paxos, BitGo, Fidelity.
I'll tell you what I do want to look at. Sorry to cut you.
Go on.
Can we look at the Polymarket MSCI?
What, for MicroStrategy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
MSCI, was it MCSI?
We put a bet on that, didn't we?
We did. It's not really moved.
Yeah, I've got it here. MicroStrategy delisted for MSCI index by March 31st.
Yeah,
it's currently sat at 67%. Yeah.
Okay. See,
and on the talk of MicroStrategy, they bought another, what was it? 10,645 Bitcoin, 980 million.
Feels somewhat irresponsible.
No, Sailor doesn't stop. And this is what a lot of this is why, and I've said this before. We probably sound like broken records discussing this on here, right? But everyone's getting mega bearish on strategy, but everyone's forgetting because they're below their MNAV. They've already been there and done this back in 22. They've been there, done that. Monetary's their stance as a company, I would say, is a hell of a lot greater than when it was back then. They had a hell of a lot, I would say, more bearish narratives around it because you had everybody blowing up, and they didn't get caught in that. Whereas we haven't had anything here apart from price move. That's that.
What's the term that you use? It's not is it traumatized? You say
you could say traumatized, scarred.
Of the last cycle, and FTX wasn't supposed to fail, and 3 arrows, and this, that, like all these things aren't supposed to fail, and they're strong. And it's like the dreaded vote of confidence. You know, like when a chairman says, "Oh yeah, I've got full faith in my manager." Yeah. And you kind of feel like, well, the only reason why we're having this conversation
is because we don't have full faith in the manager.
It's because they're on the edge, or at least we really think they're on the edge. And when we had the whole, like my first time experiencing this was Mt. Gox, right? And there was a few months where there was like the Mt. Gox.
And that was a big exchange, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a massive exchange. That was the first ever Bitcoin exchange, let's call it, of note. And they had this premium whereby if you went onto Mt. Gox and sold your Bitcoin, or you went onto Mt. Gox and bought your Bitcoin from Mt. Gox, you could buy it for cheaper because you couldn't withdraw it.
Yeah.
And people would go there and they would buy it. And so many people were like, we think these guys are in trouble because the withdrawals are taking a long time. And they were like, yeah, but the withdrawals have taken a long time before. We've had this situation at Mt. Gox like a couple of weeks ago when no one could do withdrawals for a couple of weeks. It'll be fine. And then it's not. And I'm not saying like, all right, just because that's happened, like it will happen with strategy. Fingers crossed it won't. But the trauma is there, right? Like
definitely.
that, and it's a pointless feeling because it's a gut feeling. Like gut
Yeah.
doesn't do nothing against maths. But
I don't know if anyone's been watching Benjamin Cohen either, because he's been discussing strategy and then Bitcoin as well. But I believe so after strategy topped from last cycle, and don't quote me on this, I want to say it was 98 weeks from the top that it then bottomed. So if this time is the same in that sense, and we topped in strategy on November 24th, 20th of November, sorry,
98
24.
weeks.
Yeah, 98 weeks, and then we should bottom.
That's 2
So
years.
98 weeks from that top. So where's that? So bars we want. Actually, this is a daily. That's why. We should approximately, if this is the same, this is just based on time. So it's highly unlikely this is right. We could potentially get a bottom around August 26. So in MS
November when? 24?
Yeah, November. I'll share my screen just so
Yeah.
people know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Let me just clear up some of these lines. As you can tell, I haven't looked at this in a very long time because it's got shit everywhere. Right, so this is strategy. Let me get rid of this. And this was when we topped back in November 24. And if you drag on the weekly, 90, you want 93 bars. That is effectively 93 weeks. You can see we potentially bottom in around August 26. Because I believe from this top to the low, 98 bars. So just off. Give or take. Nah. But what I'm saying is the same in Bitcoin earlier. When we get down to a decent level, and it could be around here for strategy, we will get some sort of relief rally. And we will have one for Bitcoin as well at some point. It's that relief rally. The idea of that is to suck everybody back in.
It's the Santa rally, I think. Because we have always said we think Bitcoin catches a bid by the end of the year. We've got 3 weeks.
I mean, like now, I don't actually think it does, unless if
not enough time.
If we manage to hold, not really enough time. I mean, if we don't make a new local low past 83,720, then I think we can have a brief Santa rally. But if we do, it's going to be quick. If not, I just think if we chop into Jan, maybe drift lower. I mean, maybe don't have some sort of relief rally till Bitcoin's come down to say 75, 76.
We got another Fed in Jan.
I believe so.
Currently, it's saying no change.
Yeah. Because I think I want to say there's only 1 or 2 cuts that have supposedly been priced in. But then again, I always disagree with people that are saying stuff's priced in, because when it comes to cutting rates, some people don't actually move their money out of savings account until that rate has been cut and affects them. So it can't be fully priced in.
No, of course not.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it will just point in that direction.
Yeah.
And once it's actually happened, then you'll see the markets actually move to satisfy the...
I mean, we've still got ETFs being launched. I know Bitwise's Hype ETF is meant to be launched next week as well, I believe.
Perp dexes and prediction markets.
Yeah. I mean, some of the podcasts I've been watching are talking about that us crypto nerds, we need to go back to our roots. We go back to stuff that actually has a user base, generates money, and does something. Whereas a lot of people seem to be caught onto the fact of like memes and them doing nothing.
Yeah.
And just being part of it. And that probably plays into maybe why we haven't had as big a rally this cycle, or maybe no euphoria.
No ICOs.
Yeah.
No airdrops. 1 or 2. But
there have been some airdrops. Hype airdrop was pretty big.
Yeah. I say no, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but compared to the last cycle, we had much more airdrops. Everybody was
there was loads.
Yeah, there was loads. So less airdrops, less ICOs, no new narratives this cycle, none, nothing.
Oh, this is quite interesting. So sorry, AIXBT, the what do you call it? The X AI bot.
What they call it, yeah, trash. Like the
They've just tweeted something about CC, that Canton network that we were short from last week.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting because this is one of the chosen ones by the big bank, right?
Yeah.
It just says that Canton Network just got TradeWeb's 3 trillion daily volume as a distribution channel. Banks wouldn't tokenize on Ethereum because competitors could see every trade. Canton's selective disclosure lets JP Morgan trade with Goldman without showing positions to the market.
Okay.
And Canton is built on ETH, correct? Or is it his own chain?
I can't remember. I remember I looked at it and I was like, who even cares? Can Canton and XRP coexist?
I think they're very different things, aren't they? I think XRP is trying to set up as some sort of bank, and I believe they got some sort of approval for some sort of banking thing this week.
And what's Canton then?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Well, they just said that they're supposed to be there allowing people to have selective disclosure and move.
Yeah, so I think they're that. I mean, that says to me that Goldman can trade with JP Morgan and no one can see the trade.
Sounds like banking rails.
Is that banking rails though?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
I don't know. I'm unsure of what it is. So
I think it's interesting that the discussion's not being had. But I think that it's
its own chain.
Yeah, I think the defense will be that they're two different things, or they do different things for the same banks. That'll be the argument. I think what the interesting part is that XRP is for the banks, yet it's mostly retail who are the holders and the most vocal proponents of it. This Canton thing has just popped up. Doesn't have any retail people yet. It may not. It may just vanish like R3 Cordia did and all the other bank networks that were supposed to come out and do all the stuff for the banks, and then they all vanished. I think that this is more of that. I think if I had to put my money one way or the other, I would say this one's going to zero.
What, Canton?
Yeah.
Just because you said that, I'm going the other way.
Yeah. Go for it. Because it'll be XRP. It'll be XRP all over again, whereby it doesn't actually do it, but people just believe it. Oh, it's a bank coin. Way. And then yeah. So I think it's interesting, but I think it's a sign of this cycle that it's one of the big new guys. I'll tell you what I did like actually. The new Midnight, I think they called it. The Cardano boys have released.
All right, okay, what's that?
That's their own. I don't want to call it an L2. It's their own thing that they airdropped. It was quite a big airdrop, but I didn't participate in time.
So. Oh, was that supposedly for XRP holders, Bitcoin holders?
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, airdrop for everybody.
Right, okay.
But I missed it, and it's done pretty well since it's been released. Both that and there's another project which I might, if I can, let me share my screen and show you. There was another one called Wet, and I struggled to find this one, right, because the thing is WET, so all of the WEFs come up first.
WET.
Yeah, Wet. Where is it? There it is. Humidify Wet. So this one came out via a token sale on Jupiter.
Right, okay.
So if you were staking Jupe, you could buy this, and I believe it sold at 5 cents per token in the
for people that
that was
Right,
staking.
okay.
Stakers got it for 5 cents. I can actually check that, I guess. Let's see.
Were you staking Dupe at all?
Yeah, but I missed it. I weren't there in time. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, this is it, DTF. Yeah, here we go. Might show us the price. Yeah, here the price is here. Yeah, here we go.
Can't see anything.
Oh, it's gone to another page. Hold on. Sorry.
We're still looking at Jupiter.
Yeah, opened in a new tab. I've got to copy it to this tab. Right, you can see it now, can't you? It might be a bit small. So yeah, here's the prices. So the Dupe stakers were here, and you could have bought it at 5 cents per wet. There were 2,896 lucky participants.
That's not bad. A quick 3x, 4x.
4x, yeah. Or you could have bought it on the open market a few days later, where they raised another 2 million at 7 cents, which is another 3x to where we are today. So yeah, it wasn't a bad, but it's nice to see even in these market conditions, stuff can be released. But the telling point is that this one's market cap is 52 million. So when it got released, it would have been what, a quarter of that? So
yeah.
10 million, 10, 15, 12, call it. Why are you headbutting the mic? What's the matter we are? 12, 13 million. So if you release at a nice price, then you've got a good chance. Canton, on the other hand,
they got released at some sort of ridiculous price.
Yeah, they're already at 2.5 billion. And as you can see here, well, that's only their market cap. Since they was released, they've done nothing but go down, unsurprisingly, and price-wise as well.
Yeah,
it's not a hard one to predict. If you've got to release something at 2.5 billion, I know you've got the banks on your side, but
yeah.
So yeah,
right. Well, let's go into our final one before we go into this. 40 minutes, by the way, has flown by. Where the hell has that even come from? I thought we'd been chatting for about 10.
It always does. It's the first 5. We're like, what are we even going to talk about? And then we're like, yep.
So before we go into the last topic, which is what we're buying or we're looking to buy on this dip, they also, I don't know if you saw, but they're also allowing banks to take custody of Bitcoin and crypto assets for loans now.
Okay, as your collateral.
In the US, yeah. Another big bit of news that was out.
It's a liquid enough market now, isn't it? So,
so this is the thing. A lot of people are mega bearish, right? But there's no news other than price to make anyone bearish. Like, there's been no one big blow up that we're aware of. There's been nothing. Literally nothing.
No.
It's just price.
Literally.
And this is where people, I think they need to step back and look at it and go, right, well, what is there to be bearish about here? From a regulatory point of view, I'd say nothing.
No, absolutely.
Because it's only getting more friendly
to
us and our world.
Yep.
From a price point of view, that's the only point that you can be bearish.
Also, also from a fundamentals point of view, it's not as if they said we're not going to print money next year.
Yeah, they've already started, effectively. And it just takes its time to flow it into our world.
They've got to print buco dollars next year. They've got to print enough peas.
It's pretty much, I think it's pretty much double.
What they've done in COVID?
So there,
what exists.
If I'm reading this correctly, their interest payments balloon to 17 trillion by May 2028. Imagine that being your credit card debt.
Not peanuts. And then you got to explain to your missus how you've run up that much debt.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
It was just supposed to be a quiet weekend with the boys. Alex got some shots in. Next thing I know,
we're on a plane.
Yacht. We're on
the other side of the world.
We've bought that island. And sorry, love.
And we saw Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos.
17 trillion in the hole. Sorry, it's been a wild time.
But yeah.
So then what do? You go to your bathroom and you start printing money because 17 trillion is not going to pay itself.
No.
And they can't default on it.
We had that scare, if you want to call it, with the reverse repo market and stuff starting to get a bit hairy there. Do you remember that last
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
But this is why they're now doing their measurement reserve printing. And I was watching a podcast today, and if anyone's in the Waffle Light Discord, not Discord, why am I saying Discord? Telegram channel, I will share it with you.
Link in the description below.
I don't think we can. Well, yes, actually, no, link will be in description. I'm going to post it in there right now so I don't forget. There it is. Boom. That podcast there, really good, by the way. And he just mentioned that he believes the Fed has landed this plane, i.e. we have had a soft landing from what everybody back to 23, 24 was saying was going to be a hard landing.
Yeah. I jury's out because they're going to have to print next year, and then we'll see what happens after.
Yeah, he's not denying that they have to do that.
Yeah,
I think he knows that.
So it's easy to say, all right, we've had a soft landing, but then
because when they print, we're going to have inflation spike again. We're going to run this same old loop.
Yeah. Soft landing, and then just crash the plane into another plane while taxiing to a standstill.
Yeah.
I was thinking, right, I was going to ask you, you're a man in the know. When these people have their meetings behind closed doors and they're like, right, look, we need to print money, lads. Like they'll be being honest with each other, right, lads? We need to print some money. Whopping debt we've got here, bloody couple of trillion, right? It's not peanuts. We need to print some money. We can't just tell them we're going to print money. Surely. We need to make something up. Do you think in those meetings they think that we don't know that they just got to print money? Do you think they know we know, and they're kind of like, let's just do the dance?
I would like to say I know that we know, or they know that we know. But then again, we have to remember that us as market participants, right, and with our knowledge, are probably in the top 5% worldwide that know of this to do with markets. Because the investor game, it's like that. I think we discussed a couple of weeks back. Is it 89% of the S&P is owned by 10% of the world's population, or the US population?
Okay, so us 5% of the population, not the people who are in markets. The people who are in markets, everybody knows.
Yes, so 5% of the population, or the world's population, have the knowledge that we have that they print.
Yeah.
Whereas your average Joe probably doesn't know that.
Or realize that it's important.
Yeah. And I remember telling my dad this, and he didn't believe me. And then you show them, and then they're like,
oh God,
oh shit.
One of two things: either it's oh shit, and you're like, good, another convert, or their eyes just roll and like,
yeah, they don't believe you. Going, why would they print that for?
Yeah,
are they stupid?
Yeah,
yes, mate, they are. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think that they're stupid, because the system has been running for quite a few years.
And why do you think gold's going up? Oh, more people are buying it.
Why do you think house prices? Why do you think house prices are going up?
Exactly.
But
anyway,
because
yeah. With that, I think we are a very small amount of people that know, or that we know. Sorry, that they think we know print. So in their average Joe eyes, they're like, well, we can do this anyway because 95% of the population don't know.
Yeah.
And yes, it will create unrest, riots, and whatnot, but it's what they need to do to stop mass rioting.
Well, yeah,
Effectively,
I don't think it will create any unrest. I think poor people will.
I think when inflation starts picking back up, there'll be unrest or
Yeah,
more
well,
unrest.
they'll blame someone.
Oh
They'll
yeah, there'll
blame.
be
They'll
something.
blame
There'll
someone.
be a
There'll be
headline.
some scapegoat. I just
Yeah,
the bloody Mexicans. Have you seen how many have come across the border? No,
exactly.
that's the real
Yeah,
problem. So they'll find some way to blame it. I just not that I enjoy the whole ceremony of it all, but I just wonder sometimes, like, why do they bother? Why not just say, look, we're just going
it
to.
would be funny if they literally just asked ChatGPT, right? We called it QE last year. What can we call it this time? And it's come out with what it said, and they were like, "Well, actually, we don't like that one. What should we call it?" It would not surprise me
That would be
if
good.
that is how they've
That
done
would be
it.
good. Do you know how many proposals and things like that I see now that's got Chat GPT language all over it? You know, like
Yeah.
when it would say that we should, when they release something next time, let's stick it in.
What, like then they're next to the FOMC?
Yeah, we need to
We'll
stick
take
it
the minutes
into
from the meeting.
an AI thing and see if
Yeah,
it's AI or not.
I
AI,
doubt it.
AI predictor.
To be fair, though, I doubt that because they're all like 75 odd. And there's
Yeah.
not many 75-year-olds I know that use ChatGPT.
No, but I don't think these guys write their own stuff. I don't think they write their own work. I think that they have the meetings and whatnot, but their speeches and their chats and blah blah blah. I think like
Oh, yeah, probably made by someone else.
yeah, the young think tank. Like I used to know a woman who did that for Keir Starmer actually before he became president. Before he became prime minister, when he was like a barrister, QC or whatever he was. He was the head of prosecutions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she used to write his stuff for him. She would write his stuff, and then he would go and read it, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, I'll do this." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So, ChatGPT wasn't a thing then. Or it might have just about been.
What, 23?
Well, no,
It only come out a year or two ago,
it
didn't
came
it?
out in 2023. Yeah, so this was before then.
Yeah, it's going
I
to be
feel
way
like
before then.
Yeah, this was just before. Yeah, this was before COVID. Yeah, so it was way before then.
Yeah, it was way before then.
Yeah, because he was leader of Labour by then. But anyway,
Right then,
we digress.
Let's get into a last topic. So, what are you doing, Crypto C? What assets are you holding here? What assets are you looking to buy, if any?
I'm not buying anything yet.
So, what is your trigger to then buy? Is it to get back above that 50-day moving average that we discussed? Because that Coinbase report said.
Yeah.
Because I know that hasn't left your brain since we've read that.
No, because it's so accurate. Like when you look back at the numbers, it's so accurate. There hasn't been a fake out. Like there hasn't been this happened, but then it didn't happen. Like every single time it's happened. So I love it. So I'm gonna go with that. Also,
so is that when Bitcoin crosses it, you're then going to look to buy alts or just Bitcoin specifically?
I'm buying alts.
Which ones? Give us some names. Give us some alpha.
What am I buying first? I'm going to have 2 bags, right? I'm going to do the same as I've done this cycle. I'm going to have 2 bags. I'm going to have like a let's go bag. Where I'm going to buy like TCAT stuff like that. Right, we're having a let's go bag. And then I'm going to buy... what
are you actually looking at for that let's go bag? Or do you not know yet?
No, I don't know yet. We'll know nearer the time. I'll know nearer the time. But I mostly want to buy stuff that's like 10 million market cap and below. I want to buy some real racehorses. Gonna go big. Because I feel like next year when we have our thing, I know Bitcoin will lead the way because it always does, but there's so many ETFs now. Like institution can be degens if they want to. They can go and buy HBAR. They can go and buy XRP. Like they can do degen stuff. They can buy Solana. They can do all that stuff. I think because of that, I feel like next cycle will be a lot more alt friendly. And I'm going to buy the likes of deep,
Is there any bigger ones you will buy? Oh,
deep.
deep.
I would like, because I like Sui. I think Sui catches another bid because
Yeah.
all the influencers are all over it, even though no one else is. So I think Sui catches another bid. SPX, obviously, because I think memes come back. Other than that, I
I
don't know.
mean, deep's under 100 mil market cap right now.
Yeah, so there you go. And it'll go to $1 billion.
So you reckon if that gets to what, like 50, 60, maybe start grabbing it?
No, I wouldn't grab it based on price. I'm going to wait until it's time.
Just wait for the times right.
Yeah, until it's time to buy. Because remember, I can't dip in with fiat money. So I'm just going to wait for this time to buy, take the Bitcoin over alts. Let's go. Racehorse time. And then hopefully accumulate more Bitcoin. But
so you'll be looking to sell Bitcoin to buy alts, and then sell back to Bitcoin to increase your stack.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's the game plan.
Makes sense.
I think it will be real short and real violent. So I think that the high volatility regime that we are living in will continue. And next year, if we do get a massive run up, I'm not expecting it to be a massive run up for the entire year. I think it'll be what it is. But having said that, if they got a print, they got a print. But I feel like we can still overbuy. We can still like shoot up too high. Oh, they're printing now. Oh, Bitcoin's gonna go to 500K, and then we can overshoot, and then we can come crashing back down, and we can overshoot and come crashing back down. So that's what I'm gonna do. Those are gonna be my plans. What, sir, are your plans for the?
Well, I'm currently holding all positions. I haven't sold out of anything.
No,
Have I sold out of anything? No.
There was one or two things you put in the group that you.
I closed some longs. I closed some longs I had on for 10 or 15 and 20% profit, or if it was.
Stayed off was one that you.
Oh yeah, I got rid of that, and I got rid of Bob.
Yeah.
Which was build on BNB, a meme. But yeah, I've got rid of some of those high risk things just because it's obviously risk off effectively. But my main bags, i.e. Syrup, Doge, Fartcoin, Aero, Link, I haven't touched at all. Haven't done anything with.
Doge I like Doge at these prices. It's Doge like under 15 at the minute.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at the Doge BTC chart, and maybe we'll quickly cover that after, or I'll save it for next week. But yeah, I haven't done anything at the minute. Like I said earlier, I'm back at work earning that sweet fiat Ponzi, which will enable me to buy. And because I can't rely on long-standing history of alts to be back above their 50 moving average, i.e. Aero, Syrup, and stuff like that, I am buying at what I deem as support areas. So for me, if Syrup comes back down to around or anywhere between 15 and 20 cents, I'm a buyer, i.e. DCA. If I have spare capital, I shall invest. Aero, I'm a buyer in these areas. I'll tell you what, I did sell a bit of Aero that I have on the exchange. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to buy back in right now because I'm pretty sure I sold that around 64 cents. We're currently down at 53. I want to lock in those extra Aero. Doge I haven't touched. That's my biggest bag. But no, I will be looking to add to that.
Yeah.
Definitely be looking to add to that.
Yeah. Doge is down over 50% from its local highs, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, we was up. October was like 26, 20, 26, 24.
Yeah. And I still don't think Doge is done. And I'll run the Doge chart by you.
Doge can't be because there's too much liquidity in it. And we had this conversation during the week. But liquidity in itself is a reason to exist. Once you get a certain amount of liquidity, I'll tell you, you're in rarefied atmosphere.
The one thing I did completely sell out of, Xano, the privacy coin.
Oh.
That is what I did sell out, and I sold out around $12. It's currently at 10.5.
Run its race.
I completely sold out. The only reason I sold out of that is because I believe we've broken structure. with a double top, and I'm targeting a rebuy of the full position around $5 to $7.
Okay.
Again, I'm only playing. That's me being, if anything, too risky, selling my bag, trying to increase the stack. Because if we rip from here, I'm not buying back.
You're on the sidelines.
I'm on the sidelines. That's the risk I'm taking. But that's why I've only done it with either small parts of an asset, or if I've done it with a full bag, it's because I'm happy to take what I've made on it. Because I did a 3x on Tano, I'm happy to walk away with that. I'm not going to be greedy and try and hit the 20, 30 or whatever it is. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the minute. Not much apart from trying to earn that sweet coin to get me some more assets.
The thing is, everything you're doing, all the now that pay is going to be worth 5 times what you're getting.
Oh, I have sold some silver as well. I sold some of my physical silver holdings.
Silver's like, is it near
all-time highs
now? Yeah. Good time to sell. There's a massive.
Before I lock in some gains, and to be fair, I may even use some of that when the money turns up to buy alts.
Let's do our predictions.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's share screen. I think we've had a blockbuster week, you know.
I have. You haven't.
No, I think we have.
Oh, as far as our trades as well.
I think on both. Anyway, so when we were last week, we were talking. What price was Bitcoin, sir?
It was 90.
Right. So I said 95, 96.
Yeah.
And we perfectly tagged that literally to the T.
Oh, did we get that high?
Yeah. And then look, I'm going to give you it because we're currently, what did you say, 82?
I said 84.
Oh, okay, 84. Okay, mine's in the wrong spot. But yeah, we've both got it. We both nailed it. We went to a low of 85.2, so I'm going to give you that. You're $1,000 off.
Thank you, sir. So kind of.
ETH, where were we, sir, when we were talking or discussing last week?
Oh gosh, 3,100.
And I said 3.4.
Yes,
nailed it again, literally to the T. Look at that.
Yeah.
And we've come and sell off, and we're currently.
Well, we're way off me. We're just under 3.
150. What did you say?
2.8.
Yeah, 2.8. Yeah, not too far. $150. If you're 100, I would have given it to you.
Yeah. No. I'm too far off that one. But direction wise.
Actually, no. Hang on a minute. We hit a low of 2,890. So can you give yourself that? You're $93 off. I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
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 Zcash. Now this is one we had a trade on, and I don't think our trade is wrong, by the way.
No, we couldn't. It wasn't on thing, was it?
Yes, it was. Of course, that's on hype. It has to be.
Oh, of course it is. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not oh no. This is oh yes.
No, because we're not.
We don't need to be. Remember our new rules. We can hold the position longer than a week.
Okay.
And you know what I think we've seen? So when we were last discussing on Monday, where were we? What price?
408.
And we haven't been stopped out, right?
No.
Because our stop was 500.
Yeah. I don't know what our stop is.
Ish. Give or take. But anyway, what I think we've now seen since we last spoke, which was on the Monday, is I think we've seen our relief rally effectively this year before we now actually have our leg lower to our targets. So when we come onto the trades, I was going to put forward that we hold this position.
Okay.
Because I think we've come into a major area of resistance. We've had our bounce, and like Bitcoin respects, or as you can see, even with Zcash, when we get below the yellow line, normally the first attempt to get back above fails. And especially when you have big run-ups like this, once you get below it, it becomes your friend. Look at that.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to get back above. So this major run that we've seen.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, we
could ground to retake on the way back down.
We could be playing a short down to 170-ish, give or take.
Yeah.
So I reckon this could be open for a while. We just need to be sensible with our stop loss.
We'll keep moving it.
Yeah. Well, that is Zcash, but we're both wrong there. But I do think in the next couple of weeks we will be correct.
Okay.
Or in the next month or two. Because we got to remember this is it seems to take forever to do anything. SPX you nailed, sir. Literally pinpoint.
Yeah.
I was quite a bit off. 7
Yeah.
cents or so, 7-8 cents.
What was the high?
Too much to give it to me. 75 cents.
Okay, that's pretty high.
And then Canton, again, we're both incorrect at the moment, but I do think we will be correct.
Oh yeah, come on. Canton has had short written all over it since the day it came out.
Yeah. Well, we've still got the Canton and Zcash shorts on, so we'll leave them alone at the moment. What other things do you want to look at this week? I would like to put hype in the spotlight.
Okay. Well, we're definitely going to do BTC and ETH, as we always do.
Yeah.
About this time, plus hype. Ooh.
Anything else you like the look of?
Let's see.
Asta's on new lows, by the way.
Oh, that's lucky.
Pumps coming into lows.
We had a long on that.
Yeah, I think we've actually, this is our best trading period yet, touch wood.
It's been really easy though. It's been because we've just been putting shorts on.
What about any stocks? Any stocks you like the look of?
Nah, don't. I know.
Hang on, did we put in a video short on?
Yeah, we did.
That's in the money, no?
It's in the money. It's well in the money.
Yes, we love it.
It's well in
I forgot about that actually. Love it.
It's well in the money.
Is there any stocks I like the look of?
Remember, it can only be one of the big boys, otherwise it won't.
Yeah, Tesla's approaching all-time highs, by the way.
Zcash whipped down to 385, you know.
385.
On hype.
They didn't take our take profit, did it?
That was like about an hour ago.
Yeah. No, okay. I don't think there's any stocks I like the look of. Unless you're wanting to go for Tesla to make all-time highs, but we're pretty much there.
Nah, it's Crypto Waffle, not Stockto Waffle.
No, okay. Right. Any other cryptos?
I'm thinking Monero or Solana.
Should we do Sol? Haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. I'm trying to look and see who's gone up in the last week, but it's only Monero, Mantle, Meme Core. Bloody hell, these people are.
I've never even heard of some of them.
I've never heard of Mantle, obviously, is a massive DAO. Kind of.
Meme Core, I have no idea.
They're 46 by market cap. It's a BNB meme playground stake or
Pax Gold.
No, isn't that a thing?
Yeah, it's gold, effectively. USDT gold. There's Zilch.
No, there's nothing. All right, we'll do Solana.
What's the biggest losers? Okay. Anything else? That's 4.
We need to do a smaller one. We need to do a smaller one.
What about... Let's have a look.
Ooh, Pancake Swap?
Yeah, we can do Pancake Swap. We shall do cake.
$2. You know, back
$2.
in the day, I bought this when it was at $1, you know.
Crazy.
In the last cycle, and it went up to like $40.
Nuts.
That was such a good buy.
Did you manage to hold for the whole thing as well?
Yeah.
Good
what
man.
I done was I sold half of it when it reached $2.
Yeah. And then
And that
just
was
kept
like
the
a week
rest.
later. I timed it. I timed it so perfectly. And then it just shot off. Pulled
Good.
back, shot off. Yeah. I rode it a long way down. I think I ended up, I don't know, I can't remember what I sold it at. Taxman's probably listening. Yeah, I think I sold it for a loss.
What a shame.
What a shame.
Bloody hell. We always never seem to make money in this casino.
No.
What do you think for Bitcoin then, sir? Where do you think? Currently sitting on support. It's not looking too good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, how low can we even go? So I can't be bearish at 86 when I know that we're ranging.
Well, the target breakdown for this pattern, I think, is 76.
That's if we lose that support level. We're in it.
We are in it. You're correct. So what do you think?
76 is too low for me.
I just want to say thank you to Uptown Investments. Good evening, lads. Driving home from work, listening in. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice to see you. Nice. Yeah, 76 is too close to 69.
You reckon?
Yeah, 69 is a previous all-time high. Can't go that low that quickly. What is this?
So you reckon this low of 80k holds?
I think so.
80, we have a bounce from here.
85. Yeah, I can't see us.
So where do you think we're going?
Oh, gosh.
90, 92?
92.
Yeah, I was going to say 92 as well. So we're both saying a little bounce.
Yeah.
Love to see it. We're with each other there. ETH, what do you think, sir? New lows or are we bouncing?
Little bounce. You know your boy's bouncy. 3-4.
Actually, see, I don't like the look of ETH compared to Bitcoin. They both look trash. They both look trash, man. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going bearish this week.
Go on, you want to change your Bitcoin?
Yep, changing it.
Go on.
I'm saying we revisit 82. Is that allowed? 4K off?
Yeah. 82 is all right.
Actually, no, fuck that, 80.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if we go to 82, you know we're going to 70 odd.
ET.
Okay.
80k. ETH, saying 2.6. Because I've been bullish the last couple of weeks, and they've been okay.
Hype.
It's got me some points. What are you doing for ETH, sir?
3-4.
3-4.
Yeah.
3-4. I see you're going with my one from last week.
Yeah. So that's why I picked it.
Love it. Hype. Oh, this one's not looking hot, by the way.
Yeah, I think the majority of the move's done.
Really?
Yeah, well, look, 40. Let's say we're 41 down to 27.
I need to get rid of some of these lines. Well, this head and shoulders tops, by the way, is playing out to a T.
Yeah.
At the moment, target is $22, by the way.
Yeah, and we're at 27, so majority of the move's done. A little bit more downside.
Still a fair bit to go.
Nah. 30. 33. Can I say 33?
Yeah, you can do. You're saying we get a bounce around here?
Yeah. Yeah, whole market gets a bounce. We're ranging, aren't we? We're not gonna.
33. Okay, I'm gonna say. I think 20 is a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Just say what your bloody head and shoulders thing leads to.
Yeah, I'm gonna 23.
Yeah.
Soul.
Yeah, come on, race back. 150.
150.
150 bucks.
Ugh.
20%.
Okay. I'm going 100.
$100 sold.
Ugh.
Bear market.
Oh, that's not bear market.
That is a bear market.
What do you mean? We've already been here once back in August 24, again in April 25, and we're doing it again.
April 25 was definitely a bear market.
What's he on about? That's not a bear market. That was a pullback.
January to April this year.
What, this?
Bear market.
This little move here?
That 6-month bear market. That's what that was.
That 67% drawdown is a standard procedure pullback in the alt world. That is no bear market. A bear market is this 96%, 75% plus. Agree, bear market. That standard correction.
No, Solana's not doing that. No, it's not doing 96%. It's not going to happen again.
Right, cake. What do you reckon?
Cake. I say $3. That's a bit wild. $2.50.
Okay, I'm doing 170. And you're saying $2.50, yeah?
Yeah. You're really bearish today.
Yeah, I think we get a shake. And do you know what also makes me bearish? I didn't mention this earlier. Well, actually, it makes me bullish. But short-term holders of Bitcoin have started to capitulate.
Short-term holders?
Yeah, so anyone that's been holding under 6 months, I believe.
Yeah, but that's because we're at extreme fear.
Exactly. That's what we need. We need all these paper-handed princesses to be capitulating for the OG crypto Jesuses like ourselves to come in and to scoop those cheap, sweet assets.
Yeah. Those short-term holders are. Those short-term holders they've only got 20 quid anyway.
Right. So let's discuss trades quickly. So just for context, we've currently got a short on Zcash, correct?
Yes.
With our stop loss where? Are you able to tell me, please, sir?
Hold on 1 second, man. Just need to message my Oracle to see if I should be being bearish now.
Why?
I want to know if I'm doing the right
thing. You
thing.
Want to be bullish. Just be bullish. It's only predictions.
No, it matters. Got a winning streak to keep to. Right. Can I have the rock, please?
I just wanted to mark up and give people a walkthrough of our trades from last week and what we're doing with them before I give to you.
So Zcash 500
is our stop loss.
Stop loss.
Okay.
Quite wide.
So there.
Do you need your take profit as well?
Please.
300.
See, I think we need to take that off. We have it open.
All right, I'll do it when you.
Yeah, I think we have that open because, like I mentioned earlier, I think we could be playing a short all the way down to like 170 over a long period of time here. And Canton, we have a short on, correct?
Yes.
With a stop loss where? Is it 8 cents? I want to say.
Oh. 6.
6 cents. That's a take profit.
That's a take profit. Oh, do you know why? Yeah, it is 8 because we've got that one. We've done. If we get to half, we'll take half off.
Oh, so we're taking half off at 6, then we're taking the remainder off at yours at 5.5, correct?
That's right, absolutely.
Okay, solid.
Sorry.
That's right. Well, over to you, sir. So just to let people know, these red lines are our stop losses. We're taking 50% of this position off down here at 6 cents, and we're taking the remainder off down here at 0.05 if we get it. I think maybe when we get to like 6.5 cents, 6.6, that we bang our stop loss down into a profit zone. So then it's a risk-free trade. And I also think we do the same with Zcash once it gets down to like 350, something like that.
We could do that with Nvidia today.
Oh, really? So what is the show on that, by the way? Because I don't know the percentages.
Well, if you let me have the rock, sir.
I shall give it to you now. Go for it. I completely forgot we put that on. I'm so happy. I know it's not even a big position, but it just makes me smile.
Mate, it's another $2.52 towards our target of $200. Once we've got this $200, mate, I think this makes us famous because then people will be like, I can actually make money with these two jokers by
these
just
two jokers.
letting them.
You mean these two professionals?
Professionals, yeah. These two guys, by just giving them my money on Hyperliquid.
Right, so we've got a Nvidia 3x short.
Let me clarify that. They're not giving us their money.
No.
They still have custody of their own money.
They're just following our trades.
They're just following whatever we do.
So we've got a liquidation price at 234.
Yeah.
Oh, that's banging, that is.
Mate, I'm telling you. Just show me the market.
If you just stick that on the 1 day quickly, Carl. So top left, just click D.
Like that.
Yeah, that looks better. Look at that. We sold that top, baby.
Look at us. look at that S. Look at just put it at the top of the map like the icing on the cake. Just the
Can we go to a 4 hours to see if we even closer nailed it? Oh, I think we were the candle before. That's still good.
Yeah,
that's still good. I'll take that. I will take that all day. These guns are too hot.
So we are feeling ourselves.
Yeah,
we are feeling ourselves.
So what are we thinking about the stop loss then for that?
I feel like we should maybe move it to 180.
Okay. I was thinking a bit more leeway. 185.
Because remember,
actually 185. Yeah, do that. Okay, can we do 182.50?
Okay.
Halfway between both.
Yeah.
So that is now a completely risk-free trade. Trade.
Yes. So I'm going to cancel the close short at. Oh, hold on. Stop loss at 215. That's the one I want to close. Oh, we've got to take profit at 160, you know.
I will take that if it gets hit.
Okay. So
actually, let's have a look at the video quickly. Yeah, I think 160 is decent.
I feel like if we get down there, we just move our stop loss. We just move our stop loss again.
Okay. Yeah, we could open the floor. TP open, yeah?
Do you know what I mean?
Let's have an open TP. This is one of the things we discussed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Letting our winners run.
Let the winners run, baby. Right, okay, so I want to go back to the positions.
So we're running, the video short is now risk-free, or will be.
So our stop loss will be 182.50.
Yeah.
Oh no, we could still lose a little bit. Oh,
really?
That's from where we are now. That's from where we are now, isn't it? Limit price. Stop loss price. Okay.
You want configure amount.
Yeah.
And then the full. You need to click the little configure amount box, and then the full position.
Gosh, expected profit. Okay. So if we do get there, we give up a lot of our profit.
Not too much, actually.
No. No, not too much. Well, 2/3 of it. But listen, Mum didn't raise no pussy.
Yep. It's a risk-free trade. That's the idea.
That's the whole point.
That is how you do sensible trading.
Indeed, sir.
So then with Zcash, we are okay. We're around break even. We're leaving stop loss at 500, correct?
I thought we was gonna remove it.
No, we want the stop
Leave
loss
the
in.
stop
It was
loss
a
at
take
500.
profit, wasn't it?
Yeah. The take
Yeah.
profit we might remove.
Okay, so the TP we're now opening the floor.
Open the floor, yeah.
Yeah, open floor.
Gosh.
Open sesame.
The entire floor.
Yeah, the entire floor. And then CC.
Yeah.
Where are we? 8. Happy to leave stop loss where it is. This doesn't give us that much more wiggle room, does it?
I'm happy to take my money and run off this one, you know.
You don't think it continues? It has to.
I'm generally bullish. At least I want to make it a risk-free trade.
Okay, should we make it risk-free?
Yeah, because I feel like because I'm so bearish on this project, it will do.
Because it's one of those new tokens, I just think it does what everything else new does. It just keeps bleeding.
Down, yeah.
Yeah. And we recently, literally on, Monday when we put the short on, which was good timing again, that was a spike that we hadn't had in 2-3 weeks. So I just don't think we have any more massive spikes that knock us.
All right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to move the stop loss up, or do you want to just leave it and let it run?
Should we leave it and let it run? Unless you want to move the stop loss down a bit to limit the amount we lose.
Yeah, I want to move the stop loss to our break even. Yeah.
What was our break even?
Our entry point was 0.073.
0.073. I was going to say, could we have our stop loss at 0.76?
Okay.
So we might be just out of the money, but not by much.
Yeah, 0.07.
That's our current stop loss, yeah.
So we'll get rid of that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Take profits, leave them as they are.
Yeah, I think if they come through, then we may as well take the money.
Yeah. Where are we? CC. New stop loss. Right, what was the number, sir?
0. Let me have a look quickly. Actually, I need to look on hyperliquid chart, don't I?
Yeah, I'm sure you said 0.076.
They're slightly different. Yeah, but I wasn't looking on hyperliquid. Give me 1 second. Yeah, 7.6 works on hyperliquid. This is such a loud keyboard.
It's right next to the microphone as well, which doesn't help.
0.76, lovely. And then we've got our TPs at 6 and 0.5, haven't we?
Are we putting anything on today?
Let's have a look.
There are none that we agree on today, you know.
Do you know what? I'd be happy to do a limit short. And I'm looking at...
Do it the other way around. Do a limit long.
What, from mine?
Yeah, limit long. So it drops down into yours and then
Why
bounces.
has your wizard told you bearish?
No, no.
Okay.
I just think longer term, we're more. There's more chance that we continue to go down for a few more days to hit your bearish targets and then rebound back to mine, and like we're ranging. There's
Yeah.
more chance of that than we just have some bounce out of the blue and hit mine without hitting yours, and then
Yeah.
go back down to yours.
Okay. So which one would you like to do a limit long from? And if I'm honest, I'm happy to do
Hype or troll?
any of them. Yeah, they're fine with me.
Let's do hype.
Okay. So a hype limit long from 23.
Normal size?
Yeah. So a limit long at $23.
Yeah.
And I think we have a stop loss if we enter the trade at 21.50. Happy with that?
Yeah.
And then a take profit. What was your prediction?
33.
Could we say 28?
Yes.
Yeah. So like kind of halfway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Love it.
Oh shit.
What have we done?
I've left it on cross. On isolated. Doesn't matter because we've got a stop loss, but
Just in case.
yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's. No, it's done it. Open orders, close long, long. Can I change it?
Don't think so.
Oh, let's just leave it as it is. It doesn't matter because we've got a stop loss anyway. So
Yeah, it's a limit long. Yeah, you haven't gone long where we are.
no. We're not showing up here.
Okay, perfect. Lovely stuff.
All right.
What's the account? What's the account sitting at, by the way?
$160.
Nice.
$160.
Well chuffed for that.
Yeah.
Well chuffed. Right, over to Poly Market.
Yeah, $160. So we're doing well. We only need another $40. You won't allow us to do bigger trades.
No, we have to keep it sensible.
Otherwise, we'd probably be there by now at $200 with everybody able to join us on this amazing journey.
What we're doing is working, so let's not try and fix what's
portfolio is
broken.
looking a little bit.
Look, we had another complete gamble. It was a win, by the way.
Football. Oh, that must have been
the old Wolves, Man United, both teams to score. Oh, and it's just logged me out. Fabulous. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I need to get back on the plane.
Whatever happened to freedom of speech? You're not even free to bloody. Anyway, I'm not going to do all that complaining here. This is not the place nor the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin Airport. Please unfasten your seatbelts once you see the seatbelt sign turn off. Thank you. Seatbelt sign is now off. We may enter or exit Dublin Airport. And there we are. That's why Polymarket's working. Let's claim our proceedings from this. A lovely 80%. Boom, boom. Lovely. We love to see it.
Yes.
And as everybody can see, we're overall down $12 at the moment. Our current positions are this. We're up on our Manchester City prediction. We're up on our Netflix close Warner Bros. Acquisition by end of 26. And we're currently up 12% on our MicroStrategy listed from MSCI index.
Oh, we're well down on Trump to do the Epstein files.
I mean, to be fair, it's like kind of, it's not far from 50-50, is it? At either date.
Yeah, but we said no.
And we're not far off.
Yeah.
We are not far off.
I don't think those files get released.
Nah, I'm the same. So let's have a look on trending. Fed decision for January. At the moment, no change is the base case.
Yeah.
Is the base case.
Is it worth a cheeky 25 basis points?
Possibly.
I can't see why with the stock market at all-time highs.
Yeah, I think maybe we just don't touch this.
Yeah, let's leave that one alone.
Yeah. Fed chair, this has had a big change, by the way. Look at that.
Oh, well, our man Hassett has been...
He's currently being outdone by another Kevin.
Kevin!
Kevin's coming for his spot.
Oh, wow. Okay. We should have bet against that Hassett one, you know. When it was all the way up at 8.
I don't know. It's 50-50 now, so I think it's another one that we don't touch.
Yeah,
to be
leave
honest.
that one alone.
Tesla to launch fully self-driving, unsupervised full self-driving.
No.
Man United Bournemouth tonight.
Oh, Man United again.
Another Monday night. Both teams to score?
No, I think Man United just give these lot a hiding, don't they?
You reckon? Bournemouth have been pretty good this year.
Yeah.
And the Wolves have been even worse than Bournemouth, and yet they still managed to get a goal.
Yes, they did. But that
I reckon we go both teams to score again, you know. Should we do it? Should we roll over what we won?
The problem is, both teams to score on this one, the odds are a bit high. I'd rather go with not both teams to score on this one. Because the odds are much better, yeah.
But I think we try and roll our winnings from last week.
Well, all of them?
Yeah, $1.79 of it.
This is where you get it out of your system, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you want to do it on both teams to score?
Yeah, because I think that's more likely than not scoring. Money-wise, yeah, that's the better value. But I think it's unlikely that both teams don't score.
I think there's a good chance. There's a good chance that only one team scores. They play out a tight.
All right, well, let's not touch it then if we both don't agree.
Okay.
What else is there? US forces seize another Venezuelan oil tanker. Unlikely. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua.
Got cancelled, didn't it?
No, it's still on.
Wasn't that supposed to be last weekend?
I don't know. It's always just been.
What's the date on it?
December the 19th.
Oh, so it's next weekend.
What do we reckon? Is it fixed? Jake Paul win?
Oh, I tell you what, a draw's looking tasty, isn't it?
I'll tell you what. What if we did? What if we try and hedge here? So we do a $20 Anthony Joshua win, right? And that gives us 23. And if we put, shit, can't do it. Not unless we do like more of the portfolio.
No,
we're not risking that.
It's not worth it.
No,
I think Anthony Joshua to not win is all right.
What, a Jake Paul Jordan?
Yeah,
he should win hands down.
I know, but loads of people should have won hands down. But I don't think these fights are fights. I think they're spectacles to keep the train running.
Will there be what? This might be a better market. Paul/Josh knockdowns.
There's no way Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua is actually going to try. There's no way.
Or there's will the fight go the distance? You choose the round.
How many rounds? 8. Oh dear.
I don't think we touch it.
Okay, leave it at one alone.
I don't think there's anything we can touch this week, to be honest.
There's not really much going on in the world, is there?
No, there's not.
Click one of the top ones. Let's try.
What, the Super Bowl?
No, you see like the different things they got. Politics.
What's breaking? New. There's literally nothing.
What is that? Daylight 50 million pre-deposit vault. What's that?
I have no idea.
Go on, click it. We might be learning about.
Where's that? Oh, this.
You're on it, yeah. What is that?
I have no idea.
app.dayfi.com. Go on, click that link. We might be onto something here. 17 hours.
That's all I get. Can't look at anything else.
Right, let's find out what it is and let's decide how fast it will get filled up.
Right, should we ask Grok?
Yes. What is the Daylight 50 million vault? Search the web. Search Grok. You get back to me. Doesn't appear. Established terms in sports. No, it doesn't. Oh, go back to thing. Appdayfi.com. Yeah, copy that.
Where's
how
my
many
Excel?
tabs?
What do you mean, how many tabs? I need them all.
How many tabs? Your poor computer's RAM is screaming at you, help me!
If it can't handle my tabbage, the computer's not good enough. It's the computer that's got a problem, not me.
Right, here we go. Initial capital in DeFi, a DeFi protocol launched by Daylight, a decentralized energy company, backed by investors like A16Z.
Okay, yeah, that's got to be 50 mil. I see that one name, and I'm
hold
like,
on,
yes.
wait. No, go back. Let me read it. Let's read it first.
You don't need to.
December
You see this, and that's all you need.
Deposits locked for 2 months initially. The countdown and progress tracker are available. As of December, the vault is not yet open, so cap is not filled.
50 mil, that's easy.
Protocols, grid games, earning points and yields.
How fast was it? Oh, so this is how fast.
Mm-hmm. What
the
are the
market
choices?
was
15 minutes or 1 hour?
1 hour. Got to.
Yeah, but look at the price though. There's none for sale at. You got about 94.
Should we have a punt at 15?
15 minutes.
Should we do a dollar?
I don't think you could do 50 million in 15 minutes.
No?
No, I think the website will break before that happens.
All right, should we leave it then?
We could just buy a no of 15 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
$1?
Yeah.
Done.
Easy.
Right, that's it. Ladies and gents, thank you for watching. Another episode of Crypto Waffle done.
In the bag.
Peace.